Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In the next couple of days, I'm going to do the 3 Deathly Hallows in a video. Make sure to look out for those, but today is the Resurrection Stone. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to be the first to get new videos. This is the origins of the Resurrection Stone. According to the legend recounted by Beetle, the bard, in the tale of 3 brothers, Cadmus Prevail and his 2 brothers were traveling along a winding road at twilight, when they came upon a river too deep and rapid to cross. When the brothers conjured a bridge to cross the river, Death appeared before them. Angry that they had found a way to cross the river without dying, Death pretended to offer each brother a gift, hoping that the gift would lead to their downfall. As Cadmus was arrogant, he wanted to further humiliate Death, which led to him asking for the Resurrection Stone. He wished for an item that would enable him to bring back the dead, so Death took a stone from the riverbank and used his abilities to transform it into the Resurrection Stone. Albus Dumbledore thought it was unlikely that the Resurrection Stone was made by Death. It may have been created by the second oldest of the 3 Prevail brothers, Cadmus. Regardless of how the stone was truly created, Cadmus used it against himself to bring back a girl he loved and was prepared to marry before her ultimate death. While he was able to bring back a shade of her, he felt as though the veil separated them, and he could not tell that she was suffering greatly from being forced back among the world of the living. Realizing the limitations of the stone, Cadmus killed himself out of grief so he could truly be with her. However, given that some aspects of the tale was fictionalized by Beetle, it is possible that this account of Cadmus' death was one of it. Furthermore, this means no means for Beetle to know what really happened, much less Cadmus' intentions. Sometime after Cadmus' death, or perhaps even Cadmus himself, the Resurrection Stone was fitted into a ring. This ring was passed down as a family heirloom from Prevail's family and eventually the Gaunt family. As knowledge of the stone was, and even what the symbol on it meant, became lost. Eventually it made its way to the possession of Marvillo Gaunt, who would use the ring to flaunt the purity of his blood, such as he did to Bob Orgondin, when the latter came to call about Moffin Gaunt's attack on Tom Riddle Sr. After Marvillo died shortly after serving 6 months sentence in Azkaban for attacking Bob Ordin, the ring was inherited by his son Morphin. He would wear the ring until Tom Riddle came to the Gaunt Shack seeking information about his wizarding family. Sensing that the ring was a family heirloom, Riddle would pocket it after killing his Muggle relatives and framing Morphin for the murder. For a time, Riddle wore the ring containing the stone. However, once he had ascertained from Professor Horace Slughorn that creating multiple Horcruxes was at least a hypothetical question, he used the murder of his father to turn the ring and thus the stone into his second Horcrux. After this time, he hid the ring back in the Gaunt Shack, putting numerous magical protections on the site to keep the Horcrux safe. Due to Riddle turning the stone into a Horcrux, he either did not know of his status of one of the 3 Hallows, and power, or simply did not care. He would not care because he did not love ones to resurrect, as he did not feel love and feared the dead. It is more likely that he did not know about the stone. After spending many months looking into Voldemort's past, Albus Dumbledore was able to track down the ring and retrieve it. Though he had long since abandoned his personal quest to find the Deathly Hallows, he immediately realized that this ring contained the Resurrection Stone. Completely forgetting that the ring was a Horcrux in his haste to see his sister Ariana once more, he put the ring on. At this point, a lethal curse activated, one that would have killed Dumbledore if not for the timely actions of himself and Severus Snape. Still, it shortened Dumbledore's life expectantly to a year and crippled his hands. As this, Dumbledore once again realized he was unfit to use the stone. After using Godric Gryffindor's sword to destroy the Horcrux within the ring, Dumbledore sealed the stone within the very first golden snitch Harry Potter had ever caught and made arrangements to have Harry inherit the stone in his will. After Dumbledore's death, Harry inherited the stone as Dumbledore intended, and for the greater part of his Horcrux hunt, Harry Potter kept the snitch containing the stone in a muckskin pouch. He was unable to get the stone inside due to the charms placed upon it by Albus Dumbledore. On May 2nd, in 1998, the Battle of Hogwarts broke out. During the 1 hour that marked the end of the first half of the battle, Harry found out, though the memories of Severus Snape, that he himself was the last Horcrux. As he was walking to his death, Harry was finally able to retrieve the stone. He placed the snitch to his lips and revealed his intentions to die. At this, the snitch opened and the stone fell into his hand. Harry turned it over in his hand thrice, and was immediately joined by the shades of his parents, Sirius Black and Remus Lupin. The presence of his loved ones was enough to get his courage to keep going, and they remained with him until he was all the way where Voldemort was. At this point, Harry discarded the stone, with the intention that it would be lost in the forest forever. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and please comment on what you would like to see in this channel. Also, make sure that you put your suggestions in the comments. Thank you for watching.